this journey of discovery. I'm finding you, finding me. Now that I have someone special.
Welcome back to How I Met Your Aunty.
Welcome back. We're here once again. So, how are we meeting today?
Today and this week's been a really pretty good week. It's been very busy, lots of meetings, but other than that, everything's been going well. How are you meeting, Auntie?
I'm meeting tired.
Oh,
Tired, overwhelmed, tired. You know, I had a flat tire over the weekend. And if you've had a flat tire, you know it can be annoying. I was going to say a pain in the, but annoying.
Annoying.
Especially on a Sunday night. No, I'm sorry, Saturday night. When Sunday, nothing is open. Hardly any shops are open to get it fixed. But we got it handled. It's fine. Everything's good now.
Okay.
And I was ignoring that tire pressure low sign for a couple of weeks. Ignoring them flags. Much like the red flags that we like to ignore.
Oh, child.
Which brings us to today's episode. Red flags, red flags.
All right.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Okay.
Have you ever ignored some red flags? What's one of the biggest red flags you've ignored?
Oh, child. Okay, so for me, a big red flag that I ignored was a few years ago.
Oh.
I was dating this guy. He told me he was the IT director.
Okay. IT director.
He told me he's the IT director. Okay, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
And happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Found out he was never the IT director of a radio station. He was the help desk guy at night for school.
Oh.
Which, at the very beginning, I would ask him like, oh, why are you not going to work in the morning?
Right.
Even though I know we're all in a remote type of space due to the pandemic.
Yeah, remote, some of us.
Right. He was doing Uber every morning.
Taking Ubers.
No, he was the Uber driver.
Driving Uber.
He was the Uber driver.
There's multiple red flags in this.
He was the Uber driver. And he would keep telling me, why you keep asking me these questions? That's none of your business. Why you keep asking me the questions? That's another red flag. I'm asking simple questions. You told me you were the IT director. Mm-hmm. You gave me that information. And when I'm asking questions and things are not making sense, you're coming back to me telling me that's none of your business. Why are you asking these questions? And then he was an entrepreneur as well. Nothing wrong with that. But the situation, you got to look at that too when they say they're the entrepreneur. But he even gave me his resume to review. And why I still didn't think about it, like, I don't see IT director on this resume.
Not only was it not on the resume, the IT director had you review his resume.
Yes.
That should have also been a red flag.
Yes. I think I was just in a delusional state at the time. Mm-hmm. And
we all been in some delusions before.
And it didn't pick up to me right away that this man is not an IT director. And you know, we had
to turn him off and turn him back on, restart him. Maybe he would turn into an IT director.
Maybe no, none of that. He wasn't the IT director. He was the help desk student, and also he didn't even get a bachelor's degree yet. So how you gonna be the IT director?
Don't tell me no more.
He was in school, so thank you for that. We love an educated person.
We do. And the help desk be helping sometimes.
They be helping sometimes. The support desk, help desk, they be helping sometimes. But you wasn't the IT director, and that's what I had the issue with. Why did you lie? You even put it on Facebook.
Maybe you had to speak. You got to speak what you are.
Well, you had to speak it into existence.
We are the number one podcast in America.
Okay. So that was a big red flag that I ignored, and that now I'm knowing, go with your gut. Go with that gut feeling. When you know something's not right, when you asking those questions, you have to really think about that. So that was my big red flag. Now, what about you, Robin?
Me, let's see. I think I have like a friendship one, kind of ignoring the little red flags when like they don't celebrate your wins. Ooh. And, you know, it started off where it was like, oh, I'm doing something like fun in school or doing something fun at work or got a promotion, and like you don't really say anything. And then My birthday, you ain't say happy birthday.
Ooh.
You know how women is about happy birthday. Not even a post, but you didn't even text me happy birthday.
A simple text.
A simple birthday text. Now, mind you, this was my best friend at the time. This ain't just, a little friend, associate.
Right.
So, no happy birthday. And then I graduated college and didn't even say congratulations. Ooh. Nothing about it. And you've been with me throughout all school, talking about school and saying, oh, graduation, I'm stressed and finals. Ain't say nothing, no congratulations, no nothing.
Oh, baby.
Ignored them all. Should ignore the little ones. And then I found out some other stuff later. But it was like, oh, I see why you was ignoring the flag. I mean, ignoring me, basically. And I was ignoring the flags. We was both ignoring each other in different ways.
Oh, child, yes. I've definitely had those type of friendships before. So I understand. I definitely understand when people are not there for you for your wins and are excited for you. I understand people got different things going on in their lives.
Right.
But they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
But we ignore them sometimes. We do. I don't know why. Sometimes we give them the benefit of the doubt.
Give them the benefit of the doubt. And I can't do that no more.
We're done with that. Okay. I don't know why we do it in the first place. I don't get it.
So we got through of our big red flags, but let's just start calling out these red flags. Like when it comes to dating.
Okay.
Like
juicy.
Let's call out the dating red flag. So he says he's not ready for a relationship, but he wants all the boyfriend benefits.
Red flag. Okay. Unless, you started out being friends with benefits and now you want to change it to something else, then, that's on you. But off top, red flag.
Red flag, unless we have that conversation.
Right.
And we talk about moving to next steps. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you boyfriend treatment. I'm not giving you husband treatment.
Oh, not the husband treatment.
For a situationship. You ain't going to tell me, oh, can you clean my house? Can you wash my clothes? No, we ain't doing that.
Washing the clothes and cleaning the house?
Yes, I've had that experience. And I ain't did a damn. I ain't did a damn thing.
Not for the situationship. Can you do my laundry?
Could do laundry. Oh, well now I'm not going to pay to take us out because you don't want to wash my...
It's like time to go.
Time to go. I'm
not going to pay to take us out.
And now I'm going to do 50-50.
That
doesn't even make sense because
that's not how 50-50.
That's not even how that works. And there's different relationships for different people. So nothing wrong with that. But that was just he was saying like, I'm a leader. I'm a provider. So this is a situationship. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're mixing the two. You're telling me cleaning and doing laundry. And okay, you know what? Let's go on to the next one.
I'm looking for a mama.
Right. Looking for a mama. Okay.
Hit me with another one.
Okay, so he says he doesn't know what boundaries are, and he don't do boundaries.
He don't know what boundaries are.
He don't know what boundaries are. He don't do boundaries.
A red flag.
Red flag.
He don't know what boundaries are, and he don't do boundaries.
He told me, oh, I respect if you do them. It's okay for you to do them, but I think the man just don't know.
Sir, do you know what boundaries are?
The red flag is he doesn't know what boundaries are, and he doesn't respect boundaries. How can you respect boundaries if you don't even know what they are?
Is he thinking that they're like pronouns? I'm confused. Are they like triggers or pronouns? Because what do you mean you don't do?
He don't do boundaries. He said, I respect that you do them.
Do you like sports, sir? I'm confused. And boundaries are universal in life. They're not just a popular word on social media right now. Right. I don't know.
And all I did was block. I had to block you.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna do all that.
You didn't ignore that one.
We ain't ignore that one.
Okay.
He has a long list of these crazy exes. He tells you all these stories about these wild and crazy exes, but he never takes accountability for the past.
No, it's always the exes.
It's always the
Why do you keep dating crazy women then? If everybody else is wrong but you, even if you are perfect, you keep dating crazy people, there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you.
So, red flag. And they tell you all this stuff, so you could tell them your stuff. Mm-hmm. So then they can see how much they can get away with. Like, oh, she's been through that. She took that and stayed.
So I can do it now.
So I can do it to her.
Now I can manipulate.
Or use it against you.
Yep.
No.
And throw it in your face. Throw it in your face.
No.
My whole thing is I really don't care. I don't need to know about these exes that you have, you don't have to tell these ex stories to me because, like you said, I've had in the past where you're telling me your business, I tell you my business, and then you'll throw it up later on. Or, like you said, you'll utilize that information like, oh, yeah, I could poke her there. I can take advantage there. I can cross those boundaries because she's allowed it before. Why not I do it to her as well? So, yeah, definitely a red flag. So we actually asked you guys to send us your crazy DMs when it comes to red flags.
We did. It was looking a little sparse. So I'm about to get on, y'all. You know, you post about all these red flags y'all got, and we asked for some. It'll be a green flag if you send, participate in our little reach out.
Yes. So we definitely got, a couple of DMs. And a young man had DM'd us and basically told us a story that he was dating a young woman for 9 months. He said he paid for everything without a second thought, right?
Okay, it ain't tricking if you got it.
So one night he forgot his wallet and he asked her just once.
Oh, you ruined the story.
Just can she cover it? She hit him with the damn, that's crazy. The next day and ghosted his ass.
It's quite crazy.
So he's saying like, guess I was never her man, just her meal plan.
You trying to be funny with that? Just her meal plan?
So what are you thinking about this situation?
I think, no, sir. No, you didn't leave your wallet. You're trying to test me by giving the, I left my wallet speech to see what I'm going to do. I don't like tests.
I don't like no tests.
So nowadays we got Apple Pay, Zelle, whatever. You can pay with that. Or you can find your wallet because you have no ID, you have nothing. You're responsible too. Like what?
You're a responsible young man, so you should definitely have.
You got your wallet. You want to test me and see. Now, if this is your man, that's not a different date. Someone you done had a couple dates with, and they've paid like they're supposed to.
Right.
But, had a couple dates with, and then they lost the wallet. But if it's your man, of course, like
that's fine. Like if that's your man, then fine. But after a couple dates, I mean, he said 9 months, but after a couple dates, I've had that experience where after a couple dates, somebody said, oh, next date on you. Sir, it's only been 3 days. And I had to go ahead and block.
Next date on you?
Right. No. We not doing that. But yeah, if this is my man, if this is somebody who I know I've been dating for a long time, then yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll pay. And then if you want to send Zelle, Apple Pay.
You're right. They can send you the money right there.
You can send me the money right there. There's no issue. We have all this technology for you not to do it. I mean, I've had times too where I'm dating someone and I have no problem. Oh, let me take them out. Let me, do something nice. Right. That's fine. But I am expecting, courtship. I'm expecting that from a man.
But that's when you choose to do something nice. Not when you're like back against the wall, like, oh, I left my wallet. Like, I guess you got to feel the person, know the person you're with to be like, okay, he had a stressful day. Yeah. Things been going crazy for him. He probably did just forget his wallet. All the stuff's happening. Then like, okay, I got you. You know when someone's playing with you and when they're honestly have forgot something. So that's not. It depends on the context.
It depends on, who you're dating. Yeah. At the end of the day, you know exactly who you're dating. So, I mean, if it's something like that and she ghosted him, like, I mean.
Yeah, that's a little much too. You ghosted him.
I
don't know.
But like I said, if you've been dating him for 9 months, you know his character. So.
Right. You know his character. Yeah. So pay up, buddy. Okay. We're not going for that.
Okay.
But thanks for the DM. That was a good topic.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Yeah. So let's move on to friendships.
Oh,
There's a couple red flags in friendships.
Okay.
And I am going to shoot you some red flags.
Okay.
And you tell me. So when jokes are a little too personal.
Oh yeah, that's a red flag. Definitely, like if you try to take a shot at me and then just say, oh, I was just playing, I was just joking. Nah. You for real about that or whatever. So that to me is a red flag within a friendship. When you're trying to take a jab at somebody. Yeah.
Yeah. Or if it happens multiple times. Excuse me. Yeah. If it happens all the time, like you doing this a lot, every once in a while, sometimes someone might slip and say a little something. But if you always trying to poke a little fun, something's going on. I agree with that.
And I've learned, like, I'll question it. Like, what did you mean by that? Because now that gets the person having to think and now have to say it again. And then they'll get to stuttering and everything. Like, oh, well, I mean, I didn't mean to say it like that. Oh, yes, you did.
Stutter.
So I've learned, no, check the person, right? And not saying we have to argue about it, but like, look, I didn't like when you said that. You know, what was up with that? Like, you tried to like play me or something. So,
but then you're defensive and now you're crazy.
Yeah, now I'm getting gaslit. Now I'm the crazy one. Now, yeah. So that's definitely a red flag.
What if they are friends with people who have done stuff to you? Like your enemies, basically. They're friends. They're trying to reach out to them or become friends with people that you don't like.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a red flag. The thing is, I've had those experiences where I've had friends where they've reached out to my friends and they'll reach out to my friends, or we've had the conversation like, okay, we know that this is my enemy over here. You don't even know this person. So why are you going over there even having conversation and talking to that person? I am not saying don't say, hello, how you doing, and speak and be cordial, but you're going out of your way to befriend or have conversation with a so-called enemy. That's weird. That's strange. And you trying to play in my face.
Like they're not even paying you no mind, but you jumping up to be it's a little odd.
That's odd. And you just have to be mindful of that. You have to watch that. What is your intent by that?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. How about they only reach out when they need something? Red flag?
I've had that experience, like where the person will probably see like me and a group of people going out, right? And they will come to me and like, wait, why you ain't invite me out, right? And I'm looking like, wait, you don't ever invite me out. You only talk to me when you need something or when you have to spill your guts out, which is fine. I'm the friend that if you want to talk, if you need to vent, you know, I'm there. You have to also have your boundaries too, because some people can dump on you and that can be a lot.
Trauma dumping is real.
Yeah, trauma dumping is real. But yeah, only when you need me, you contact me. No.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So what about you?
I would agree. I would say it depends too if it's like a networking kind of friendship where it's like I always reach out to you because you have some connects that I need and I have some you need too. So it kind of depends, but I would say if it's just baseline friends and you only call me when you want to go, not even when you want to go out, but when you need this and need that and need that, no.
Yeah, I mean, there's different type of friendships. So if this is my girl's girl or whatever, okay, that's when I'm going to have an issue. If you say like a networking friend, an associate, that's a little different. There's some friends, we just go out, like, right? We just go, oh, y'all want to go out to eat. That's a little bit different. But if this is like a core friend of mine and I'm not hearing from you and you're only calling me when you need something, yeah, that's a red flag to me. So,
yeah. All right, so I have another one. They get distant when your life starts improving.
Oh, I've definitely experienced that. So that's definitely.
Where you at, girl? Where you at?
Well, I ain't heard from you. I'm having these wins again. I haven't heard from you. I've been trying to tell you about them, but they're this. I think it can also be like sometimes a jealousy or envious of situation. And sometimes people can't handle it, and maybe they rather just not say something because they feel like it's going to come out the wrong way. That jealousy, that envious like tongue may come out. Yeah. And they might as well just
stay back.
Stay back. Like they probably feel like I don't want to feel toxic, so I'm just going to distance myself. But it's still toxic.
Yeah.
So, I experienced it.
I've actually had a friend tell me like, oh, I'm distant right now because the way my life is going, I can't. You know, you're triggering me. The things you're doing is like a trigger for me, and I can't handle seeing the things that I want that you're having. So I'm going to back up so I don't be a bad friend to you. I just distance myself instead of, I guess, being malicious or what. I don't know what the hell she was trying to say, but I'm glad her ass backed up. And we've been backed up since. But I mean, it's like I try to be like, okay, for a while I was like, okay, well, at least you were strong enough to even say that. Because maybe vulnerable, very vulnerable. That was a vulnerable moment. Yeah. And it was like, you're strong enough to say that, but there were other things. It wasn't just me backing up. Right. There were other things that played a role in me and be like, all right, final straw. So it wasn't just me being cold, but yeah, you were very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of vulnerability to go in and say that to me, but it is still a little strange.
And it hurts. That hurts.
It does hurt because especially if they're a close friend to you and there's somebody you want their support.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like, oh, I can't wait to tell this person that, and then you want their support. And when they hit you with that, it's like,
damn.
Oh. And then maybe take yourself out of the ego and be like, you know what? I can understand it. Okay, well, I'm not going to stop winning to make you comfortable.
No.
Or I'm not going to, So if you're uncomfortable, I guess you're going to have to stay a little distant. I'll be checking on you, girl. I didn't know what to say. I was younger then. I probably would have handled it a little different today than then, but it's a little too much.
Right. I'm not going to dim myself to make you feel comfortable.
But she didn't ask that of me.
She didn't ask of me.
She said, I'm going to have to back up.
Yeah.
Because your light is hurting my eye.
Yeah. Yeah. She was honest. It hurts. But, oh, gosh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, last one.
Bless you.
Bless you, buddy. You got one for us?
Right. Let us know.
They support every business but yours.
Ooh. Yeah. Definitely a red flag. Like, even right now, I'm experiencing that with our podcast. Like the friends who've just distanced themselves and haven't said anything. And they know about it.
Yeah.
They just don't say anything. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm good. What else is there to talk about? You see, there's really nothing to talk about because it's like, you know what I got going on, right? You haven't said anything. You haven't reached out, a text, any little thing. You haven't said anything. And the thing is, that's okay. That's okay. I know what it is. So,
So have any of these, the ones we've shared, the red flags, have you experienced them personally or something similar?
With friends, like I've had a friend where every single time I tell a story.
Not the stories.
I am always the bad guy. I'm in the wrong.
Oh.
Which, as a friend, call me out. Let me know what's up. I could take accountability. I could understand, you know what? I didn't see it that way. I was wrong. But I'll tell them about stories about, now with friends, they don't really do it too much. But when it comes to a man, oh yeah.
Oh.
I'm always in the wrong. And you shouldn't say that about him. You don't even know the person. You shouldn't say that about them. That was wrong. Don't call them that. But that's who they are.
Like a little pick-me.
Right. That pick-me energy. So I've had that experience.
Ooh, that's a little flat.
What about you?
I would say kind of belittling you or being condescending, throwing in them backhanded compliments.
Yep.
That one really gets me, the backhanded compliments. I don't like that. Yeah, but kind of trying to show some superiority over you and conversations with other people, kind of sun you a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't like
do
that.
I don't like that shit.
No. Which takes us to our next story time.
Okay.
We do have one more. Let's get our story time on. Talked about superiority a little bit. All right. So this is from a female listener. Ooh. I did not just say female.
Red flag.
Red flag. I'm a walking red flag. Okay, so she started a new job and my work bestie was all friendly, showing me the ropes. Turns out she was only helping so she could take credit for my work. Found out she was CCing the boss on emails, making it look like she was coaching me when I was actually doing everything solo. Blocked. Well, professionally.
Yeah.
Work relationships can be a little tricky.
You gotta watch them work relationships because at the end of the day, this is your job.
Right.
I definitely had experiences at the job. I've had experience where I was in the wrong at the job. And then so of course, like I said, you have to take accountability. And then I've had work besties. That's why I don't have work besties anymore. I have great relationships.
Oh, okay.
I have great relationships. but not the work bestie, not putting the label on it, because I've learned in the past that these are your coworkers.
Yeah.
So
that's true. I think I have work besties, but I think it works because we just all be like, girl, this is a job. Like,
right.
This is a job. Don't you? And it's hard when you have some of those coworkers that try to be like your manager and they're not a manager.
Oh no.
Or they act like they're your boss or they're your superior or whatever. No, I can't stand it. I would say, I'm glad you blocked her. Stay far away. Right. Because that's going to be an issue. And you just started this job, so you want to set those boundaries.
Right then and
you know
there.
What the boundaries are. Maybe some people don't.
Right.
Set them now, immediately, because it'll go bad fast.
It's going to go bad fast. That's what I'm like right now where I am, I have great relationships with my teammates and everything. But like I said, you can't tell them all your business. You can't tell them outside business like that. Like, we'll have conversations about stuff. We'll go out. We'll have work lunches and events and things like that we will attend. But I've learned in the past, once you start mixing business and pleasure and all these other things in between, that can hinder certain situations at the job. And I will not do that ever again.
It does get messy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay, so well, I mean, the whole thing about this situation is you have to ask if it's a red flag. It's a red flag.
It's a red flag. Most likely it's a red flag.
It's a red flag. Okay.
No yellows, I guess.
No yellow. These are all red flags.
Well, that's it for today's episode. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed.
All right, thank you.
We'll be back.
Bye.
We can become whatever we want. All we need is loving. That's the way the feelings should be. You and me.